Welcome, 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 welcome. What is that?
See what?
Oh, this time my sauce. All right. It don't look too bad, I guess. Ooh. Got a couple minutes. Got 2 minutes left before we get started. Are we there? I'm watching now. How you doing? I'm gonna turn it down. Mute it. All right. Is that Krizan Hall? Is that who I think it is?
What?
Krizan. I think she just got on
If so, what's going on? We love you dearly.
Yes, we do. Supposed to be starting at 7:30, so we got 1 minute left, and we'll be getting started. Oh yeah, we're gonna shout you out for these shirts tonight, though. We forgot the other day.
My shirt on.
Yeah, we messed up. We messed up, and we're kind of rushing the other day.
No, we thought we would have time. Like I thought we were going to have a time to plug our own stuff, but like we didn't even have time to plug anything because he plugged for us.
So we apologize for that. How do I get the freaking shirt up there? Oh, it's over on the side. I'm tripping.
Yeah. Am I putting this on?
Yeah, put it on IG. But she was already there.
I forgot how to do it.
So it's 7:30. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, America? What's going on, whoever else is watching?
That's not right.
Just go over.
Oh.
Then go.
The heck is that?
Now to go to your life. Then go life. There we go.
All right. I just don't want it.
So
to be, like you can't see your face.
it don't matter. It'll be out.
You gotta scoot over.
You kind of. You could just like
You gotta scoot over.
turn it this way, like that. There we go. See, it fixed it. It fixed it.
Hi,
so
hello.
we're live on YouTube and we're live on Instagram.
What's up?
What's going on, great
up,
people? Good.
It's nostalgia guy. I can't confirm or deny that.
Exactly. But yeah, so tonight, as you can see from the title, we're talking about censorship, reparations,
Hey, censorship is real.
and liberty.
I need to get new contacts. My eyes, I can't hardly see. Yeah, I wear contacts. Yeah.
We try to be funny. We try to be.
It doesn't always go over well.
Doesn't always go over well, but we do attempt it.
Yeah, we attempt comedy. Yeah.
Sup, Compton?
Yeah, people try to compare us like sometimes to the Hodge twins. We're like, nah. Those guys are hilarious.
Not the Hodge twins.
Terrence Williams, he's hilarious. We just
we're too dark to be the Hodge twins anyway.
And we're too tall to be Terrence.
Exactly.
Those were two people.
But yeah.
So yeah, censorship, man. How many people out there being censored? Like,
Many people believe that censorship is real.
that is it real. Like so
It
real.
is very real.
Hey, the crazy thing is, like, we didn't even realize how bad censorship is. Like, we've been doing this for like what 2-3 years now, doing this whole YouTube and social media thing.
Nostalgia guy
Before
turned
that,
this
we
into
were-
a dating site.
Before that, we were tech virgins. So
we
didn't
still
know what
tech
was
versions
going
to
on.
an extent.
To an extent, we are still. But yeah, we had a little taste of it. So yeah. But yeah, we didn't even realize censorship was going on. But like, we didn't realize YouTube had, like, you had to go to YouTube. There was a separate app that you would use to kind of go through all of your stuff on YouTube and
YouTube
Studio
Studio.
things around called YouTube Studio.
We knew
didn't
nothing
realize
about
that.
it.
We didn't know that was a spam folder. We didn't even know that like YouTube could regulate the content that was going up. We didn't realize any of that stuff was going on, like when we first started doing this. But now we know. Cause it's crazy. I'm telling you, it's real. Anytime we post a video, I'm not. Anytime we post a video,
especially on Facebook,
especially on Facebook, it's like you have thousands of viewers on it, or followers or whatever, but only a couple hundred people will see your posts or your videos, especially when it's a video linked to
our YouTube page.
Yeah,
we like get no views at all.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's like a couple hundred you might get, and people won't even see it.
Yeah,
but when it's on it was just a picture or something you post up or a meme.
Yeah,
like it gets like 1,000 some views within the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, we post something about cow farts, which is kind of hilarious.
Oh yeah, that goes like crazy.
Yeah, you know that's like a viral post right there. But you know if you're actually getting into historical data or anything like that, it's kind of like you only see a few people like people say they're not seeing it, and it's like yeah, it's up.
Slightly Sophisticated, what's up?
Slightly Sophisticated, what's good, brother?
On the IG. He was on his show yesterday. It was great.
He's
awesome. Had a great time.
Go check my brother out. Slightly Sophisticated. Yeah,
great stuff.
Check him out. Yeah, if y'all see this now or after.
While y'all are watching this and before we forget, you see this shirt? Do you see this shirt? Y'all see this?
What do it say? What do it say? Read it. Read it. Read the shirt. They can't see it on IG probably, but you gotta jump.
But yeah, either way, you see the shirt. This is from Liberty First University.
Oh my gosh, so Nico can read.
And I'm reading upside down. Maybe I should start reading upside down from now on. But yeah, Liberty First University. Y'all go check out Chris Ann Hall.
And her husband JC.
And her husband JC. Check them out.
JC Global. They're awesome.
They are awesome people, and they have these awesome shirts.
With truth on them.
With truth on them, exactly.
You can walk around, you don't even have to say anything to anybody. Like, they'll just read your shirt and be like, whoosh, my mind is blown. Wow. You don't even have to have arguments with people or debates with people. The shirt will debate for you.
What's up, Jamaica from church?
It's information on the back. The heck did you just say?
What's up, Jamaica from church?
Jamaica from church. Oh.
Oh, you stupid.
Yeah, but information is on the back. You didn't show on the back of your shirt either. Like, last thing. There's information on the back of these shirts and stuff like so you don't even have to do anything. Like the people can just read and get information just from looking at the back of the shirts. All right, cool. Good.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my modeling for tonight.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Shut up, boy.
But yeah, they have good gear, awesome gear, Liberty-based gear. Go check them out.
Liberty-based, yeah. To letting you know, basically, some of the stuff like the ones we have is like, yeah, some of these black people were free at the time of the revolution. Crispus Attucks was the first man to die.
Yeah.
For liberty.
Wentworth Cheswell took the midnight ride with Paul Revere.
And he didn't get caught.
Y'all
ain't know Paul Revere got caught, did you?
My man.
Dude got caught. They had to have like crazy, man. They sent missions. People had to go out and go get together.
Yeah, get the bail out.
But yeah, Wentworth didn't get caught. And he drove farther than Paul Revere did.
Thanks, teachers. See, we learned that. They're the First University. Check
it
out. It's a lot of good information. It's information you're not going to get at school. You're going to get at Liberty First
University.
School don't
want you to know that, man.
You're going to check them out.
They don't want black people to know that this is our country.
Yeah.
Just as much as it is for the white people.
He asked a good question on Twitter the other day. Why are we told to hate our country? Why do
we have to hate my? Why do I have to hate my country because of the color of my skin? Why?
Yeah, it's like we're expected to hate America.
Why? When this country is giving us basically, good God, opportunities above opportunity now. Like I said, it started off jacked up.
Not for me.
Not for me, exactly. Not for us, because we didn't live in that time period. But we want to take credit for what happened in the past.
There has never been a negative.
Get to that later, though.
There's never been a negative strike against America. I mean, in my lifetime, for me, you know, as it involves me myself as an individual, I can't give America a negative strike. You know.
What's up, Lamar?
What's good, Lamar?
But yeah, on YouTube, the super chats are on. Just let you know that if you decide you want to donate anything, it's there.
Yeah.
And it ensures that we will get to your comment and we will respond to your comment.
Because this is what we do.
But yeah, back to the censorship. We were...
Yeah, tell them how we got censored. Tell them how YouTube censored us.
Oh, so yeah, YouTube decided after we didn't know about the thing. So we finally found out about YouTube Studio. We went in YouTube Studios every day. I was checking. At least once a week, I was checking.
That's how we keep up. YouTube Studio, that's how we keep up with our people, you know, our comments and stuff.
And I found the spam folder. And I would check I would check the spam folder, and the spam folder was empty. It was empty. It stayed empty. About a year after we started the videos, I was checking it one day, and it was empty. So I was riding around at work one day, the next day, and I checked it again, and lo and behold, there are about 1,500 messages from people that are in the spam folder that we never saw.
Never saw.
We never were able to respond to them, any of that.
And check this out, y'all. Like, you would think if they were putting something in the spam folder, there was something that was like a red flag, some type of negative comments or something. But no. These were just, hey, how you guys doing? I appreciate you guys. I agree with your point of view. Hey,
come on our show.
You know, come on our show. Yeah, some of those. We want to give you money. No, but seriously, like, they were just like crazy. Reaching out to us, and we just having conversations. And those just simple conversations were being thrown into the spam folder. People just saying hello, simple hello. Thrown into the spam folder.
So we never responded to those people. So I guess those people think we're douchebags now. Because we didn't respond at all. But yeah, I mean, I had to go through each one. It took about a good 2 weeks to go through every one of them and accept them, because you got to accept it and then allow it to go into circulation.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. Like, why are these in the spam folder? And why was my spam folder empty for a whole freaking year? But all of a sudden, oh, now the messages pop up. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy.
Exactly.
But, okay, so we said about the Facebook one, right?
What?
About the Facebook censorship that's going on.
Yeah.
Twitter, you getting yours too. So I had a poll a couple weeks ago that we put up, and it said, what was the poll? It was like, I put it up on all the social media platforms that we were on. So it was like,
is the Second Amendment still necessary?
Is the Second Amendment still necessary, or have humans evolved beyond the point of need? That's what it was. Have we as humans evolved past the point of needing the Second Amendment?
And if you didn't get the poll, you can answer right now.
And it was yes or no to the poll. Oh, it was agree or disagree. That's what it was. But yeah, put it up on Twitter, and I was like, well, I ain't never boosted anything on Twitter, so I boosted it for $50, and no action was taken at all. Only thing that was taken was my $50.
It was 3,000 to 10,000 people reach.
Yeah, it's saying like it would be between, it was like 4,000 to 10,000 people. But if it don't, I'm like, all right, cool then. That's what's up. I'm gonna do that. Did it, and what happened? Not a doggone thing. Except for my money got gone, and I ain't seen it go back into my account either.
Dirty.
What's that? That's crazy.
Yeah, IG, you did it too.
Instagram getting theirs too.
You did it too.
So Instagram, they do some funky stuff though. They do some real freaky stuff.
Well, you think they're tied up with Facebook? They're linked.
But so we had a
same dirty money.
We had a post that went up. Had put some pictures up of us shooting and stuff. We boosted them. It was fine. They went through. All right, the boost was going. They boosting the post. All right, cool. So we decided, I took a picture of me shooting an AR-15 one time on the back of my truck. Took the picture, put it up on Instagram, and boosted it.
And then what happened?
It wouldn't go through. Can I boost this post?
Go through.
I'm like, okay, why can't I boost the post? Went into it and asked why, and looked at the reason why, and they said, you are not authorized to boost political content.
You're not allowed to do what?
We are not allowed to boost political content.
Political content.
So, I was like, okay. Let me type this in and make sure that they understand what's really going on.
I don't think they heard you, brother.
Yeah.
I don't think they heard you.
Overlords, Instagram overlords. I don't believe that a picture of a man shooting an AR-15 is considered as political content. And they said, oh, you look to defy us.
What they do?
How about this?
What they do?
The other 3 posts that you got boosted, we're going to take them off. And we still ain't going to boost this one.
Just completely.
So they shut our boosts down, and now we ain't been able to really boost nothing since. Everything we put up, no, you can't boost that. No, you can't boost that. Oh, no, that's political. You can't boost that.
Exactly.
That's a picture of you. You can't boost that. Oh, it's on your page. You can't boost that either.
I don't even think they would allow us to like just degrade ourselves and like post twerk videos with millions of views.
They flagged one of ours. They flagged one. Facebook flagged one of our videos. It was actually the Free Thinkers video.
Yeah.
They flagged it because at the beginning I'm holding a machete and basically we threatening. Talking about how. But hey. So you can't boost this post.
Oh!
What's the latest one? I'm gonna let you tell.
It's the algorithms. Say what?
I'm gonna let you tell the last one.
Oh, well, so many. Like, what was the last one? I can't even remember.
The one we're on InfoWars.
Go ahead.
So
I thought we talked about it. Oh,
did we talk about that?
No, go ahead.
No, we didn't. I don't think we did. So we got the privilege of going on the War Room with Orange Roy the other day. It was about 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's a couple days ago.
Yeah, a couple days ago. We went on, had a conversation with him.
It was dope, man.
It was great. We were talking about, ironically, we were talking about censorship. And slavery and a couple other things. So we were there, we were talking about it, and then we got the link. They sent us a link so we can post it out and stuff. So we put it out on the platforms. Huh?
You gonna post it out?
We're gonna post it out. Post it out. So we put it out on the platforms, right? And Facebook, again, decided that they're gonna play games. So they were like, yeah, we're not gonna let people see this. No.
We don't like what
no.
you say.
So it stayed up there for a couple of hours and then didn't get any views. It got a couple. And then a day went by and we realized, dude, like we ain't got but like 100 like people seeing this. Only about 100 people saw the post.
Not liking it, seeing it.
Like not even liking the comment. No, no comments. At all. 0 comments.
As if everyone was just like, these fools is crazy. We don't care what they're talking about. We're not going to make one single comment.
So we tested. Joel put up a post today to see how long it would take. He put up a picture of Trump and some other. So I can't remember what it said. Oh yeah, it was a funny thing about California.
Yeah, it's funny.
Like Trump was flying up and said, "Oh, look at Venezuela," and then somebody on the plane was like, "Sir, that's California."
That's California. He was
like, like, oh, but yeah, I mean, it was funny or whatever. So after like 45 minutes of being on there, it was up to almost 400 people. But the post that we put up, I said like 45 minutes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you want to hit your little volume button there, buddy.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, but yeah. So after that, that had that many, and it had comments, like 6 comments and like 14 shares.
Yeah, something like that.
And the post from the video from us being on InfoWars only had like, how many was it? It was like 200 and some views, like 200 and some people seen it. Yeah, so views, like less than like 100 interactions, and no comments. And like 11 shares. And the only reason they got 11 shares was because we went on Instagram and like sent it to individual people, and then went on Facebook and like shared it out like 4 times.
No one else has seen it. Like people were telling us like we haven't even seen it.
One person got on it was like, yeah, it just came up on my feed.
And it's been over.
But it's been like it's been almost like a day and a half since we put it up. Like you just seeing it. Yeah, we just seen it. Like wow. So Facebook want to play games.
Oh yeah.
Facebook want to play games. All the platforms want to play games.
And why is it?
Why is that?
What are we saying that's so
even on YouTube? YouTube, we got over 12,000 subscribers. 12,600 and some change. Which I think it should be more than that. But I ain't even worried about that. We got like 12,000 subscribers and our videos only get like 100 and some views. Yeah. It's hard to get up to 500 views on a video.
And you know what I kind of just bored it all up to?
What's that?
Like we were on InfoWars platform.
Yeah,
InfoWars completely banned.
But still, that's even on our regular stuff. Like,
yeah, I mean,
it's hard to get like 500 views. Like, what is wrong with y'all? And then you go back. Oh, now the first 2 days, you don't get no views. that many. Like you get maybe 100.
Oh, they make sure, and they make sure time you post video, they're gonna demonetize.
Oh, they demonetize the time it goes up.
You ain't getting
paid. The dollar sign be green, and then all of a sudden it turns yellow, and then
we just make a game out of it now.
Sometimes it just goes away.
We just want to see how long it's gonna take.
Slash through it. You're not getting anything for this video.
Yeah, we just make a game, keep tally. It's just a game to us now.
But it's crazy. It's like this censorship thing ain't no joke.
And that's why I say, man, people just need to bombard all these social media websites like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
We need to compile together and then
make a bunch of content
by a lawyer. That's what we need to do. All the content makers that's getting censored need to come together, and they're gonna pitch in by a lawyer.
Well, people are doing it, man. People are fighting on lawfully. Like people are doing that. We can't do it, but it's kind of
they start censoring us. We have money.
But yeah, I really think people should just pound it, like actually just blow each social media site up, just blow it up with our, I guess, right-leaning thoughts, which is it seems like what more so is getting censored. Because it's all we posting. Like all we're posting will be considered like
get some excess,
right-leaning or far right, or we've even been called white supremacists. I don't even know how that works. I mean, I'm
white supremacists, self-haters. I mean, we hear it all, but it's all good. That doesn't matter. Fact of the matter is,
we love you too.
The freaking powers that be within this tech world, they hate us. They hate all of us.
I think they racist. Can we do that?
They hate all of us.
Can we like claim racism and like reparations? Is that one way we can get reparations? Because people been talking about reparations like off and on for years now, but now it's coming out again, y'all. Like, so I'm just wondering,
reparations.
Can reparations be?
Is that your segue? You segued into reparations?
Hey man, we talking about reparations right now because I'm not serious about this thing. Yeah, can we get like some compensation for past wrongdoings? Like, isn't that what reparations are?
Since we live in this time period,
isn't reparations?
Good God, boy, you dry. Since we live in this time period and we still here.
Yeah. Reparations, right? Like, basically for a loss or something. Like, you get compensated for a loss or something. So we're losing. We're losing a lot of time. We're losing access to relationships that we could be building with people because they can't see our content.
Nope.
We're losing a lot of stuff here. So do we get reparations for
suffering or something?
Yeah. I'm not even talking about monetary. Like, do we get back all of the relationships that we've lost from being censored?
Give us our subs.
Give us our subs, man. Give us our relationships.
It's about communication.
We love the people. We just want to get the word out. We just want to have a conversation and a discussion with people so we can come together as well.
Not that young church type of discussion.
Yeah.
Come on, people, let's get there. Hey.
Drink yogurt. I like yogurt. No.
But yeah, it's crazy, man. Reparations,
man.
Why?
I'll tell them.
In the piss do people think that they're supposed to get paid for stuff that didn't happen to them?
Yeah, it ain't all people complaining about this though. I mean, I'm not hearing a lot of Irish people or people from England. I'm not hearing a lot of them saying that, yeah, my ancestor was a poor Englishman and he was brought over to America in the early 1600s and he was a slave here, a servant here, and I need reparations because he was not treated fairly.
Now maybe this right here. If you was born during like before civil rights and you still living and you live doing like Jim Crow stuff, you got a better case.
Yeah, you have a better case.
You got an actual, pretty much a legit case to an extent.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you was living during that time.
Our father's 84 years old.
Our father could go and he might go get some money.
He can build a case. I ain't gonna say that. He can build a case.
Because it's past now. But I'm saying
because when you say reparation, you're talking about basically compensation for a loss or wrongdoing that has happened to you. Like, if you're gonna get reparations for something, like,
but people our age, I'm 28.
How many times I got pulled over?
What?
I got pulled over by the cop.
I
got pulled over by cops twice, so you can say that's wrongdoing. No, you can't, because I was wrong. I was speeding. Like, I did that. It was my fault. And then me and the cop had a conversation about the gun that I was carrying, and it was awesome. So I mean individually now. I'm not talking about. I ain't saying that no, like some cops aren't dirty. I'm not saying
you got
that.
dirty cops, but I'm saying it ain't to the extent that they trying to make it.
I'm just saying, with me personally, why would I need reparations for that? We talking about reparations for blacks. That's the conversation that's going around. Reparations for blacks.
So this is my question to people that want reparations for slavery. You want reparations for slavery?
That's the conversation that's being had.
So how you gonna prove that your ancestors were slaves? First of all,
how you gonna prove that?
How you gonna prove that?
You gotta prove that.
Second question.
You gotta prove it.
What portion of you is gonna get paid? Like how much? How much you gonna get? Cause you gotta do percentages here. Cause you ain't. If you've been living here, if your family been here over like 3-4 generations, you a mutt, dog. Most likely you a mutt. It's somebody else mixed up in there somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. So
you ain't gonna get like 100% of what you're supposed to get.
Yeah, because how would you? You right? How would you even determine? Like if the discussion is centered around reparations for blacks, how do you find out? Like if you're even black?
Nothing. When you get down to the fact that Massa went down to the little shanty houses and had some midnight fun that the mistress wasn't supposed to know about.
He wanted that, but don't.
He got down there. He's somebody's daddy. So at that time period,
Ancestry.com gonna be popping.
At that time period, yeah. Your ancestor was a slave master who was white.
Yeah.
So with him being a slave owner, do you got to give your portion of the reparations back?
Yeah.
How much are you giving back? How much of your portion of your reparations do you got to give to another slave descendant?
And you don't think?
I'm just saying, what portion? What portion? You cannot really figure that out. And then how far are we going back? We're going all the way back to when we was across the water in Africa. We going back there?
Hey, Chris ain't paid yourself.
Cause who sold you?
Exactly.
Do he owe reparations to? Who he giving reparations to?
It's so difficult. There's so many different facets to this thing. There's like so many different directions you can go with this thing.
And then people bring up when the Jews, they was done bad and they get reparations. Okay, I understand that, but in my opinion, if you want part of if you get reparations for the Holocaust and you want part of the Holocaust, you don't get nothing.
Same deal. Yeah, it's still the same thing.
You don't get a darn thing.
Yeah, and my thing is like I can't control that right now. Where it's going, I thought it's still the same on the issue, regardless of what's being done with the money right now. I'm saying
I don't give a crap what they doing. My feelings about it don't change.
Yeah, I don't want that. You know, and then like you said, how would you even break that down? Somebody's gonna it's gonna be a large group of people who are gonna be very upset if we actually go back and do the ancestry and find out who actually his roots are black. Like it's gonna be a lot of people that's upset.
You know how you get your reparations? You take your little butt and get up. Go either get you a job or create you a business.
That's what you do.
Make you some pissing money. And then you either grow the business more or you sell that mother lover and there you go.
Repaid.
That's your reparations. The fact that you could go start a business and own your own stuff, own some land.
Because it's the same.
That's your reparations.
It's the same money regardless, right?
Exactly.
Whether it's handed out to you
honestly,
or whether you go make it.
Like, honestly, all these people on welfare and stuff, if you go give them a big chunk of money, it's gonna go back into circulation like pretty quickly.
What's going on in Mexico?
It's going back into circulation real quick because they're gonna lose it.
How you figure they're gonna lose it though?
Because they don't know how they don't know what to do. Got a super chat. Where that from?
Saw you on InfoWars Epic. Keep sharing truth. Thank you for what you do. Hey, we appreciate that.
Susie D. I don't know if that's Susie
D. Appreciate that D.
We're gonna say D.
Appreciate that D. Much love.
Much love. We appreciate it.
But how you figure they're gonna lose it? How you figure they don't? If we get reparations, how you figure they're gonna lose it?
Boy, this ain't gonna sound good, but I'm gonna say it anyway. A fool and his money will soon part.
a fool and his money will soon part.
If you get all that money and you ain't never had that type of money and you don't know how to handle that type of money,
yeah,
you're gonna spend it all.
So check this out. And you can tell me if I'm wrong or not. So when we talk about, the welfare state, government assistance, different things, housing, all that, is that not a form of reparations? Because like America wasn't founded on those type of principles and whatever to be. And I know those are policies and everything enacted, but that wasn't what America was founded upon. So those things that have been implemented into the system, would that not be a form of reparations? Since they're not even paying for it?
That's something to think about.
I mean, I'm just saying.
No, that's something to think about. Because, like, seriously, like, you're not really standing on your own feet at that point.
Good job, cryptic. You're right.
I mean,
Slavic.
It's something to think about.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm doing
It's just
at this point, like,
throwing out there in the atmosphere. It's something to think about.
You didn't pay for it, so
is that reparations?
Reparations. You're not paying for it. You get your food stamps. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I seen people with food stamps. They eating whole steaks. We going to cookouts like
we used to
Friday.
Man, we used to hang out with people, bro. It's like, man, when the first of the month get here, you get your check. Oh boy, what we finna do? We finna eat good.
They was eating good, man.
We finna eat good.
Snow crab legs. I never eaten that in my life until
we finna eat real good at this point in time because your check come.
Yeah, that check come and they buying up everything.
Ain't working.
It's like Christmas time for these foods, man.
That joker said mouse time.
yeah, you from the bird. You talking like
yes, that. Sir. That joker talking about mouse food, but y'all ain't never been to mouse food. Y'all ain't never got the right kind of meat. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. Mouse boy. Everybody ain't know about mouse food.
Everybody around here know about mouse food.
You don't know about mouse food, you don't live around here.
That's local. Mm-hmm. All right. If you don't know about mouse food, that's
mouse
local.
Been around 100 years. Them jokers still got the best meat.
And hey, man, family-owned business, though.
All right. I tried to get a job over there one time. I was like, no, sir.
Nope.
Not hiring you.
Is your last name off? Nope. No, but seriously, though, that's just like, it boggles my mind when we talk about the conversation that we're having about reparations. I'm just like, dude, I don't want that.
No, and who wants to be sitting there? Because think about it, when they look at you and they handing you stuff, you are less than them.
You know what they You know what they're saying? I control your back behind.
Yeah. I control you. Or
your behind, period. Because
they're disguising it. Those poor black people, they just need our help.
Or those poor people.
They say those poor people.
Because we know, like,
it ain't a skin thing no more.
Yeah. Man. Some people are going to cheat this thing. Like, even if you did it, people are going to cheat this thing. You're going to have people that are whiter than freaking, what's my man name? Bird.
Oh, boy.
What's his name? Richard Bird?
Yeah.
You're going to have people whiter than him getting this stuff, man.
Like,
you can't cheat the system. You can't cheat the system, man. Like, well, no, you can cheat the system. My bad. You can cheat the system. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You think they're gonna come to your house and just be like, "Here goes $50K, bam, in your hand"? No. Somebody's gonna cheat. There's gonna be so many people cheating the system, and then we're gonna have that altercation, and we're gonna be even more mad at white folks.
This is my thing. People are mad right now because of the tax law.
Yeah.
The government didn't take as much from me during the year, so my refund is lower. The government didn't take as much from me during the year, so now my refund is low. How stupid does that sound? The government didn't steal as much of my money this year. I'm mad.
I should have claimed zero. I should have listened to my tax.
No, what you need to do is start owning some businesses.
That's what you need to do. Write off.
And write that crap off.
And you steady crying about Trump not showing his tax return. You pissed off because this man ain't showing his tax return. Hey, I'm like,
you know why he ain't showing his tax returns? Because y'all fools ain't gonna understand it.
Anyway, y'all still gonna be looking sideways.
He taxes? No.
He got what you don't got.
No, boo-boo. He own businesses.
It's the difference between tax evasion and tax avoidance.
You don't understand.
You don't understand the game that's being played.
Read some Kiyosaki.
Bruh.
Read some Robert Kiyosaki.
Y'all don't understand the game that's being played, man. It's our game. If you don't know the game, you're gonna lose.
You're gonna lose.
That's why you're losing right now. Stop losing. Learn the game, apply it, win. That's what he's doing.
There's other ways for people to give you money.
There are plenty of
ways. You can stand up there with your handouts.
OPM, baby.
Or
and be indebted.
Or you can go and start business and stuff. And people give you money to help you start your business.
Exactly. That's why I say you're always going to be
invested. Because you're growing value. It's always about bringing value to the table.
Exactly.
If you have nothing to bring, you are a burden.
Yeah, exactly. And it's always about, and you're always going to be investing something. And not always money. It's going to be time sometimes as well. You're going to be investing time. So if you're sitting here complaining about reparations and crying and complaining, 20 years that have gone by. This conversation of reparations has been going on a long time. Still, nothing's been done. You're still in the same broke tail position that you've been in all this time. Nothing has happened. You have wasted time. You have invested so much time into this, and you have received nothing. Your return on your investment is goose egg. Goose egg. And yet you're still complaining. All right? You spent every day since the 70s turning Roots on for your kids to watch at night for family time. We ain't having family game night no more because Roots done came out. And then we're going to sit here with my kids and we're going to watch Roots all night. And now my kids are I'm upset. It's just pissing me off. And then my kids are upset. And when they have kids, they're going to be upset. Oh, yeah. Because we're going to sit them down and watch stuff like Roots. I was talking about that earlier today. You know, a lot of people don't know that Alex said he got, like, basically sued for that.
Yeah,
it was plagiarized. He basically took the story from like 2 different people and like kind of made it up. But he said how he went back like the whole 12 years he took to kind of compile all the information. He went back to Africa and found out his family roots and stuff like that. I'm like, how the heck you do that in like
what's up, Rich Ben?
70s, man? How the heck you do that?
What's up?
It was a lie. It was a lie. So you make all this crap up and you basically like put it out there and this thing gets all these awards and everything. And it's like, yo,
you showed us how the white man.
You showed us how the white man really was. You gave us an accurate depiction on how the Atlantic slave trade was.
With that being said,
black people,
we are not saying that slavery was not a heinous act.
Of course it was. The whole thing was, and everyone is responsible for it. The black king, so to speak, that were trading with the white man to give his own people away.
He got to pay reparations too.
He got to pay. Yeah,
his descendants got to pay reparations too.
We gonna get a lot of money over here. We African Americans.
What's your man's name? What's your man's name? That started that going on. That started like basically I keep saying full term because I'm thinking about abortion, but
permanent property slavery.
Permanent property slavery. Let's talk about permanent property slavery for a second and how his descendants gonna have to pay reparations too.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
Anthony Johnson.
His name was Anthony Johnson. And it was what year? 1655 when he did what he did.
Yes.
When he did what he did.
But that's when it came to effect.
That's when it came into effect. But yeah, Anthony Johnson was brought over during a time when slavery in America was indentured servitude.
Indentured servitude.
In the early 1600s.
Thanks, Chrisanne.
Chrisanne Hall is still on here, and I'm like,
tag you in. We're going to tag her in. Yeah, before you go any further, once again, Liberty First University. Anybody on here that has taken the courses at Liberty First University, go check it out. All right? You're going to learn a whole lot more that you're going to learn.
Buy some merchandise and teach somebody something with your clothes.
With your clothes. You're going to learn a whole lot more than you're going to learn in the government indoctrination systems that we call universities and colleges.
HB, we got gear too, but we ain't talking about that right now. We'll talk about that later on. Our stuff. Y'all need to go to our store too on Teespring. Don't play us out.
Yeah, but anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, so Anthony Johnson, he did his time. He worked.
Something like 7 years. So I think that's generally what it was. I don't know.
I think he might have worked 20. I can't remember the exact amount of years. But whatever. He did his time. He did his indentured servitude. And at the end of his time, he was free. He got his land. He got his daggone workers. He got his slaves. Continue the story about Mr. Johnson.
So, like Chris said, he got his slaves. He got his land. He worked and he had slaves for a while. And there was one particular slave that he had by the name of John Kaser.
John Kaser.
John Kaser was a slave. A black one at that.
A black slave. So you got a black
and we have to make that
black man.
We have to make that term. I mean, we have to distinguish between because there were also white slaves too.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
They were white indentured servants at the same
Most
time.
of the slaves that started coming over here were European.
Yeah. Who would have thought? The Irish, like we just talked about earlier, they had England's poor people were coming over, were brought over before the Africans was. Yeah.
What's a place that had more slaves than America did? Brazil.
Oh yeah, Brazil.
Them jokers had a whole heap of slaves. And they were not very nice to their slaves.
Exactly. We got off track with the story, but anyway, yeah. John Kaiser. But basically, just to condense it down, John Kaiser, Anthony Johnson had a neighbor, and since he wouldn't let he wouldn't let his slave go, he went to what was it? I can't remember his neighbor's name, but anyway, his neighbor said, "Yeah, you can work for me for a certain period of time, and I'll let you go.
Yeah.
I'll do the right thing. I'll let you go. It's indentured servitude. I'll let you go." Oh, we got a
problem.
Anthony
Johnson happy about this?
Anthony Johnson is not happy about it.
Oh no, not at all.
He don't like that. So you know what he does? He basically goes to the court system and basically says, "Hey, look, we got a problem right here. All right, we got a problem right here. This dude right here trying to steal my strike.
This nigga gonna work for me for the rest of his life."
So he takes out a lawsuit against his neighbor. How dirty is that? Takes out a lawsuit against his neighbor.
But you trying to free my nigga?
Yeah. And you gotta remember, we're under British rule at this time. So people are always like, "Oh, America, America, America." This is still under British rule when this happening now.
This is Britain.
So this is the British court system. So they're basically ruling in Anthony Johnson's favor, and they basically say, "Hey, yeah, he gonna be your slave for life."
Which set the precedent
for permanent property slavery.
In the for every other black that came over on the ships.
In the colonies, yeah. So and like we said, this is like 1655.
I ain't gonna say every other one, but it said the president to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we always talk about ideology. It's an ideology. So if you change the ideology, I mean, you implement that stuff into like the nation. It makes it that much harder for the people, the founding fathers, to fight to get this out of the colonies, which became America. It makes it that much more difficult.
Chris said George Mason and John Adams descendants get a bonus.
I swear.
We might be able to work that in there.
I know, right? And that's another thing we really don't understand. That's why we said if you back this up, the reparation talk, if you back it up, man, it's gonna be so.
It cancels out, man.
It's gonna be so much stuff that's gonna come out that people are not ready for. Like just us personally, we know for a fact that our great grandfather was a white man.
Oh, he was an old mountain man.
Yeah, you can see that he had a scruffy beard and everything.
I used to have my beard. I cut it off though.
He was a mountain man. Yeah, lumberjack. Yeah, so.
Sometimes I feel like less of a man without.
But basically we kind of just chalked it up to we did our little ancestry DNA thing or whatever. But you just think about it,
bro.
Just think about how many generations before him was of European descent. If you think about that, if you go further back, we're probably more European than we are black. We're probably like
at least in that time
period. We're probably like 3 generations of black. We know like 3 generations of black from him, but before him, we're probably a lot of European up in there.
Shoot, on mom's side, you go back
about four generations.
Yeah, it was Cherokee.
Yeah, Cherokee. Yeah, something like one of those things. Yeah, Native Americans, but yeah. So
it's 2% Asian in there somewhere. I don't know where they.
I don't know where the heck that came from. Like, yeah. It's probably the Mongols or something when they were ruling the world.
Yeah, because he was having fun with everybody.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah. But yeah, basically like what we're saying is it's gonna be hard to tell that. Y'all gonna be disappointed. There was a video that came out with some girl who did her ancestry. Who did her ancestry or DNA or whatever, and she was just so happy to see what African tribe. And it wasn't ancestry, it was like African something. It was like
it was an African thing.
Yeah, it was like specifically
for African
designated for black people to find out what African tribe that they came from.
She was like, I'm about to figure out what tribe I'm from. I'm about to figure out what tribe I'm from.
But when she actually opened the paper and saw her results, she was like, I think she wrote them a letter like, this has to be some type of mistake. And the letter was like, we are sorry to inform you, basically, that you are European.
You're like, yeah, your base is European.
And she was like a little bit lighter than us, but it doesn't matter. You got to think about it. Once you hit that European, you can probably trace a little bit of European back a little bit. So
I felt sorry for her, man. She was so upset. She was like, oh yeah,
I got to go talk to my mom. She cut the video off. She was like, I got to go talk to my mom about this. And then her mom told her, like, yeah, I don't know exactly how far that can go, but we do have European in our blood. And she was like, oh, well, now it makes sense. But yeah, dummy.
Light as you were.
Light as you were. You didn't think.
What do you think was going on?
And that's what's so stupid. That's why I say it's things like that when we talk about, like I talked about Alex Haley, man. It's like when you write that book, when you take something like that and you create it, you get not just a book. It was a film made of this thing like a year later. And you see it.
I used to love that movie.
Based off of what we see and based off of what we hear, that's what we like draw from.
I love that.
That's what we draw our conclusions from. So if you have nothing else to go off of, if you think about it, it's the 70s, like what you don't have, the internet isn't relevant. So you're not able to go out and research and look up information. All the black people back then had to go off of was people were telling them. What people around them were saying. They weren't going over to Africa getting information from people over there. They were just here.
Christian said the head of African studies at UVA for 30 years also found 0 African ancestry. Just Asian and Native American.
That's worse than Elizabeth Warren. Bro. It's almost as bad as Elizabeth Warren. But anyway, yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that happens when you put all your eggs in a skin color basket. You ain't got nothing that's pulled from, but just your skin color.
They was wrong.
Like, bro, your skin color does not dictate your freaking thought process. You don't have to think a certain way because your skin is a certain color.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
There's no correlation between that and your cognitive.
That is crazy. That is psychotic. I gotta think like this cause white people, they got to think like this cause they white. That's stupid. So everybody you walk up to now, you all of a sudden think like that because they white.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, because they're an individual first. We are all individuals first. We don't have to think just like somebody else.
Exactly. Just like
we have the privilege of being individuals.
Yeah. And it's sad. We all do it. I mean, the whole stereotype.
Yeah, it's natural to do.
Like I was asking somebody the other day, just like we were talking about the whole Kamala Harris when she was on the Breakfast Club, and she was talking about how she's smoked weed and listened to Tupac and Snoop Dogg in her college dorm room, I guess, so she compared those two things. And people are like, when you were in college, they weren't even out yet. So it came out that was a lie. But we were talking about that, and I was asking the person, I was like, how much Snoop you thought, you think I listened back in the day? And they were like, yeah, probably a lot. I was like, none, wrong, 0, goose, zilch. I ain't listen to no Snoop, man.
Tom Smith.
I might listen to
Super Chat.
But I ain't listen to no Snoop.
Appreciate it, Tom Smith. What you say? You read faster than I do. Read it.
Thank you, too, for your excellent channel. God bless you. I got my taxes back, so I'm buying you some ammo so you can get some practice in. Yo.
Boom!
It's going to ammo.
It's going to
the ammunition. I appreciate it, man. We appreciate that.
Straight to the ammo.
That's your money. That's your money. Get it all back. That's what's up.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
I hate taxes. But yeah.
Gotta get some practice in.
Gotta get some practice in, man.
Love it.
With these. So that hopefully we won't have to,
Get y'all a P365, man. Like, they were sleeping on them, but they good. They good guns, man. I was
using this.
We ain't had no problems, man. I had no problems out of mine.
Oh, yeah, 365.
I love 365, man.
I love it too.
I'm thinking about going to a Glock 19 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, all them years we said, I'm never getting a Glock.
No qualms with Glock.
Never getting a Glock. They practical, man. They are.
Yeah.
Like everybody said, they the freaking Honda Civic of the daggone gun world.
Who doesn't like
They run well. They do what they're supposed to do.
Was it Civic? Was it was compared to? Or
an Accord. One or the other.
It was Accord.
It was Accord. Either way, it does what it's supposed to do. It's not fancy. It does what needs to be done. And they run like crazy. They run good.
Can you mod them out still?
You can mod them out, yeah. They like AR-15. They Legos, man. They Legos for grown men.
Yeah.
Get you some grown man Legos.
It's not AR-15.
Get you some.
You gotta call it what it is, an assault.
It's an assault weapon. I hate that crap. Boy. But yeah. We're moving into Liberty.
We already there, man.
We are?
We there.
We already in Liberty.
We talk about
Good God.
time, man.
Good God.
What you got to say about Liberty,
Good
man?
God.
What you got to say about Liberty? I want to hear your take on Liberty.
The fact that we got it, dude. Now, sit there, and that goes into reality. Everybody like, man, reality is your reality that makes it so. If I believe this, then it's so. I don't care what you believe. The fact of the matter is, you can achieve what you want to achieve. That's up to you to do. You can sit there and believe that you can't. The fact of the matter is, you can.
Yes, you can.
Racism is just racism don't stop you from doing nothing, dog. None at all. None at all. Them HB hats, get you some. Go to the Teespring and go to the HB
store. Got ours on the way. You can't be telling people that you ain't got one on your head, bro.
It's coming. They new.
Yeah, go check the store.
They brand new.
We're gonna put a description. We're gonna put a link in the description below.
To the store, man. Y'all go to the store and then get some merch from us. I say y'all still gotta go get these shirts from Liberty First too.
Hey, let me ask y'all this: do y'all think, speaking of Liberty, y'all think I should start wearing this more, or do y'all think I should start wearing this more? Because when I wear this right here, I get compared to Trump, so I'm automatically a racist, right? So I'm like racist for wearing this right here, automatically. But if I wear this, then the black church jump on me and then say that I'm like collabing with Satan or something because I got a snake on my back. And like they're not even they don't even know why Benjamin Franklin like made it a snake. They're just like, you know, I don't even think they know that Benjamin Franklin made it, but they just call me a snake. Maybe I should start telling them, like, yo, it was a geographical location of the colonies at the time. That's why he had a snake. What a lamb look like? I guess they wanted to be a lamb up there since they compared Jesus to the lamb of God. Like, what would a lamb look like? Like a lamb trying to make that, form that to the geographical location of the colonies at the time. Like the lamb would be like, bah. Bah. Poor lamb. Like people though, seriously, like they be tripping off the snake, man. They be tripping off the snake.
Heck yeah, they be tripping off. Yeah. And they don't even know what this is. They're like 7076. What year? What do you got 7076 on your hat for? You was born in 1990. And then I just walk away because there's no need to explain anything to that person.
Yeah. I don't know. People
at all, man. Man, liberty is, man. It's like, as long as you're not hurting nobody else, do what you want to do.
Do what you want to
do. What the piss you want to do.
Free.
As long as you ain't hurting nobody. If you want to sit there and smoke weed all day, that's your deal.
Trump hat. Boom.
That's your deal. You want to sit there and smoke weed all day long, do your thing.
Yeah.
Do your thing. You ain't heard me not smoking weed. Smoke your weed.
Sorry.
I don't care. If you want to shoot up, that's your business. Shoot up.
Shoot up.
And when you drop dead, we ain't got to worry about you shooting up no more.
Hey, I didn't stomp on your right to self-preservation.
Liberty is being able to protect your stuff and yourself without fear that the government is going to come in and punish you for it. Somebody breaking your house and you shoot them in the face.
My teacher told me that liberty was freedom plus morality.
Freedom plus morality.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, basically. Because freedom is lawless.
That's true.
Freedom is lawless is like there's nothing, because you can do whatever you want to do and still say it's freedom. I can go rob somebody. Yeah, I'm free.
I'm free to do it.
I'm free to rob somebody.
I'm free to do it.
And they are free to shoot you in your face.
I can murder. I'm free to do it. Right?
Liberty goes into the fact that, hey,
but, you know,
I'm free to do it, but I won't because it hurts somebody else.
Exactly. And once you lose sight of that morality, you're in a bad place.
A very bad place.
You always say like if the whole world decides that that murder was okay or rape was okay, you know.
Yeah, I can't remember who I heard say it, man, but it was profound to me because it's like, all right, so morality comes from, does morality come from like within human beings, or does it come from without human beings? Does it come from somewhere else?
Somewhere else, some higher sense.
Because if you say that, hey, it comes from people, because we're the most high being on the planet, okay.
Because
you can say that, but if everybody on the planet believed that raping a small child was good, would that make it so?
If everybody said it.
If everybody said that raping a small child was good, would it make it so? If the answer is yes, we got something else to talk about. But if the answer is no, then you have to acknowledge the fact that the morals come from somewhere else, from a higher source than you.
Whether you're a Christian or an anarchist or whatever, or atheist, whatever you want to call yourself, If you answer that question with no, that doesn't make it right, then that means that your morals are grounded in something higher than self than human beings.
So you can call it God, you can call it daggone karma, you can call it whatever the piece you want to call it. But it's something higher than you. Something else exists that made that thing we call morality.
Mm-hmm.
The gauge that we use of right and wrong.
And that's why I believe the founders of this country understood over the years and years of compiling the information that they did compile to implement the ideology that is liberty in America. That's all it is. It's a belief system.
It's an experiment.
Yeah.
It's a belief system, yeah. But no other belief system has allowed more prosperity and more happiness and more liberty than the one we live under. Now, we've given a lot of it away. A whole lot of it away. Because we regulate it to the point where we really can't move now.
Exactly.
There's so many laws in place, man. You can't breathe.
Mm.
You cannot breathe. Like if I do this, there's a law saying I can't do that. If I do this here, there's a law saying I can't do. A man got arrested for putting a windmill in his yard.
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
The man built the windmill himself to save on energy. Built it
in his own land, his private property.
It was a wind turbine. That's what it was.
Yeah,
a little wind turbine. So, and he had it in his yard, built it up. The city comes down and says, "Hey, bro, you got to take that down." Like, for what? It's my yard. You don't have jurisdiction over my yard. I bought this land. It's mine. You cannot tell me what to do on my land.
Get off my land.
So they said, okay, either you take it down, or we're going to come down now and make you take it down. He said, well, I guess you're going to have to come down here and make me take it down. He said, we're going to put him in jail or whatever. And he told he told his wife, well, I guess I'm going to jail tonight. So they came down there and they picked him up. And they took him to jail.
Dirty.
Then after they took him to jail, they went outside, tore his turbine down, and then tore down the concrete pillar that was holding it up.
How dirty is that?
And went on about their business.
Like nothing happened.
Like nothing ever happened.
That's just one example.
What is that? How can you put a man in prison, in jail, or whatever the crap you want to call it?
How can you accuse him of doing anything wrong?
He did nothing wrong. He was on his land. Do what he want to do. He won't hurt nobody.
Mm-hmm.
His winter won't hurt nobody. At all.
But that's when we take virtue out of the picture, man.
Property tax is rent paid to the government. That is completely correct. I hate taxes.
Chris, I don't know how to get us pissed off, man.
I can't stand it. Income tax.
You're making me more upset.
Income taxes. So
I usually keep it kind of calm.
Hey, let's go. We send them there, we get paid. And you got, I think I made this nudge on here before, but I'm gonna do it again tonight. You and your boss have an agreement that you're gonna get paid $100 a week. $100 just for simple math reasons, because I ain't good at it. I ain't good at it. So we're using whole numbers here. $100.
That's true, Chris.
So
it does not.
So you get your pay. You did your work. Here come your paycheck. Well, your money coming down the money train. You got your money on the train coming down the road, coming to you. On the way there, the train is stopped by some type of government agency. They go on, they take off $50, and they get off. So when the train gets to you, there's only $50 on the train with your name on it. You take the $50 and you smile and say thank you, and you go home. Not remembering that your agreement was for $100 a week. Nah. What happened to the other $50? And when I tell that story, everybody will say, hey man, the dude stole it off the train. So why the piss don't we say that when we look at our paychecks and it's lower than what we agreed to? The government is stealing your money. And then you sit there and wait for tax season to come around.
I need to get my refund.
You put zero on your daggone tax paper.
Take as much as you want.
Allowing the government to take as much as they want.
Take as much as you want.
And then when you get there, you say, thank you, sir. You took $11,000 from me, and you gave me 4 back. And I had to jump through hoops to get that 4.
No kidding, man.
I had to jump through hoops to get the $4,000. But you stole $11,000 from me during the year. That I'm never gonna see.
It makes zero sense.
Never gonna see again. And the $4,000 they gave you back.
And
you know
what? Some people say, like especially some tax experts will say, "But the IRS is doing you a favor. What about the child tax credits that they give you?" Oh,
me and my accountant got into an argument about this.
They give you a specific amount. It just this past tax season went up to $2,000 per kid or whatever.
Yeah,
but
it went back up to $2,000 per kid.
But still, that's a living amount. That's fixed. That's a fixed rate. How do you know how much it takes for me to take care of my child? I don't have kids. You can go into your little text on whatever with your employee. Chris Sanders, our sister.
You can go in and you can change it. If you don't make a certain amount of money, you can put it all the way up to freaking 10. You can do 9 really, and they can. I ain't no tax expert, so do what you want to do with your money. But I'm telling you what I did. Claim 9 exemptions. That's what I did. I claimed 9 exemptions. Why? Because I needed all my money during the year.
You can't tell me.
They couldn't touch my money.
You can't tell me.
But we own businesses.
Plural.
When you own businesses, you get write-offs. And you have losses.
The cashier, if you have startup costs of businesses and you have
just
losses,
saying, like it's you gotta come back because you can't just go to the employer and do that. You're gonna lose money. You're gonna owe them jokers. Oh, I hate saying that. How I owe you anything? You ain't do no work. It's income taxes. Yeah, that's gonna go off, but you can always just hit it again. Yeah. But yeah, you how does that oh my God, it irks me to no end, the theft that goes on and the fact that we just sit there and smile about it and say thank you for stealing from me.
Deuces IG.
Love y'all on IG. Peace out. It's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, man. But when we look at it logically, if you look at it like that, I mean, it makes sense. But we don't look at it to make sense. I've heard you say too, man. Like back in the day, you used to have to come up on my front lawn in order to receive your tax money.
Can we get some tax money, please?
Exactly.
And you hear, oh no, that tax agent is not gonna stand on that porch.
Deuces.
He gonna leave. And rightly so. You're not stealing my money today. But now they do it discreetly.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind. Everything is through direct deposit, so you never see the money that they took out.
And you feel good about that.
And you feel good about it. Oh yeah, I'm making bank. I'm making bank.
I just put it direct deposit so I don't see what's being taken out.
And they scare you with the form. You read the form. The first thing they say is changing something on this form. Basically, this is layman's terms now. Changing something on this form, it's a $500 fine. And then after that, everything else says basically, if you have a child or anything changes within your financial status, you can change this form. That's what they say. They say if anything changes within your income status, you can change the form. But the first thing you see is that $500 fine. And you're not going to touch it. It's your agreement. It can be changed. It's okay. But oh man, the government, man, I don't trust them at all.
Why should you trust another man with your rights to self-preservation? If God has given you something, why should you trust another man with it? It makes no sense. That's not how. That's why we say if you don't believe that your morality comes from something different or a higher being or whatever the case is, something other than man, then you're fine with it. You're fine with letting something else that someone else gave you. You know,
because nothing matters. Because you're not a sovereign being. That's a whole nother conversation.
Exactly. Right.
But yeah, that socialism, communism, all of that, you got to basically denounce God to believe in that crap.
Exactly. Or like you said, denounce that there's
a higher being.
Yeah.
You have to denounce that there's a higher being.
Or something in this world that denounce.
You have to believe that people are nothing more than cattle. That way, you feel good about controlling them because they need me to control them because I'm smarter than they are.
Mm-hmm.
I, alone, can save them.
Can't say this is go against our social credit score. Yeah, it's coming. Let's believe it's coming.
Say what? Are we going to get our social credit score? Yep. We are going to be socially destroyed.
They already are.
Like they hate it, man. They hate it. They hate us. They hate everything we talk about. They hate people standing up for liberty. They hate people that look at individuals and don't want to be coddled into one little small group and want to stay there and think one way. They hate people that don't subscribe to a hive mindset because they're easy. They're hard to control. If you're thinking for yourself, you're hard to control. If you think like the rest of the people and the other little... We love you, Chris.
All right, JC. Love you guys.
But yeah, if you believe in the hive mindset, they can say one story and everybody in that group is going to believe it. It's all about control, man. Every bit of it. It's all about control. But if I got to send out 8 different stories, it's hard to do because those stories are going to conflict and somebody going to realize they lying.
Exactly. But that's the thing. I mean, we're not trying to tell anybody what to do. If you like being cuffed and gagged or whatever the case
is,
that's
your thing. Do your thing.
Do what you want to do.
That's liberty. You can sit there and take it.
But once you start overstepping if you start infringing on my rights that were not given to me by you, we have a
problem. Don't come to me and tell me.
That's what upsets me about the conversation that we're having about abortion as well. It's like, right now my tax money is being used to fund those things. I don't agree with that. Stop telling me that I have to do it.
I'm not telling you.
Look.
If you want an abortion, go get it, but pay for it yourself.
I say let the states handle that, and if we don't agree with that, we just get out of there, and then let morality let morality be the determining factor on that.
Exactly.
Because guess what? I pretty much believe that if we were to do it that way, those states won't be able to stay up. Because so many people will be leaving. So many people will be leaving.
There's no way they.
But right now, we're forced to participate in a thing that we don't agree with. So the conversation, exactly. But they're looking at us saying you can't force. No, you can't force. Like the pro-life stance is basically to force people to not be able to have abortions because you think it's killing or whatever. Like, look. We're being forced to do it right now.
Exactly.
So, but you're okay with that though?
You're okay with us being forced to pay for something that we believe in, but we got to support your belief.
Exactly. It shouldn't go like that. So let the free market decide that.
Exactly.
let the free market decide life and death. And let's see how many more of us want to keep America versus the people that want to destroy it. Those individuals who don't have morals, those who don't understand that liberty is freedom plus morality. You know, if there is no virtue, if there is no morality, then you don't have America. The idea is completely destroyed.
Anybody
there are no morals
who supports legislation that allows people to kill babies after they are born. Now they'll sit there and say, "Oh, yeah, let the baby lie on the table, and we'll talk about how to dispose of them, how to deal with them." But then you got this man over here, this mass murderer. Oh no, it's wrong to have the death penalty. You a fool. You care more about somebody here that's killing, that's done wrong, who deserves to die, rather than this child who's done nothing wrong.
True.
This child don't fought to be here, and nope, we just gonna kill you anyway. That's evil, man.
Going down.
That's evil. And when you start subscribing to that type of daggone thought process, hey, I ain't got no respect. That's me personally. I ain't speaking for nobody else but me.
Yeah.
That's me talking. I ain't speaking for him or nobody else. That's me. Now, like I said, and that's liberty because I got the right to say that.
Free speech
I don't even know
is liberty. Said. I actually just blanked out. Like I really just blanked out.
Free speech is liberty. Now that's a tough one.
What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
About what?
I don't know. You just said not. I ain't talking about him.
Oh no, I was talking about like basically I ain't got no respect for you if you they gonna support something that allows people to kill children and they did nothing wrong.
All right, cool. Yeah. I'm with you.
But yeah, free speech, man. That's another thing about liberty. Like people want to get mad because somebody said something. Yeah, I might get mad, but I can't force you to shut up. I can't force you to stop talking. Somebody's saying that they believe that whites are better than blacks. That's your right to say that. Or somebody that say they believe that blacks are better than whites. That's their right to say that.
Exactly.
That's free speech, dude. You can say what you want to say. As long as you're not calling for violence against another individual, or threatening someone's life directly, or a group directly, literally threatening them. Not this daggone microaggression bullcrap. No, you literally threatening somebody. That's when it becomes an issue.
Exactly.
Anything short of that is protected. Stomping on the flag and burning the flag is protected. Unfortunately, it is. But it is.
That's not protecting my right to self-preserve myself. Like,
exactly. You're not threatening me by burning the flag and stepping on. Now, do I like it? No, I don't like it.
And that's why I say it gets really, the lines get blurred when we talk about identity, because like just as the same as so many black people have been tricked into feeling that their identity is in the Democrat Party. Yeah. There can be people who have an identity in the flag or the Republican Party or whatever. And when you see that flag, you're like, they're stomping on that, so they're stomping on me, you know.
No, that's
like,
the flag.
Don't go that far. Don't go that far. It's dirty. It's wrong. I don't agree with it. I like to smack up people too. It is disrespectful.
But it's protected.
You know. That's why I said don't conform to being, thinking that this piece of cloth is you. You know. They're wrong. They're dirty. That evil soul that they have, yeah. I want to smack. All right. That's why I want to give an elbow to the freaking youth.
That joke said to the youth.
Oh yeah, I want to go all up in there and just boom. But you gotta realize, hey, it's not about specifically the flag. It's a symbol, but that's just showing how dirty they are. And but that's not hurting your right to life. So
nope.
Can't get so caught up in the physical things in the world and tying ourselves to those objects or those groups so much that we actually lose sight of our own morality in that same respect. So, and
that's why it took, man, like the whole two-party system, man. Jesus Christ. I'm like, why? Why am I tying myself to this party? Why? Why should I tie myself to any party?
Trump did it. Because he know how to play the game.
But you gotta kind of realize that
it's money, man.
Hey, man, it's strategic.
It's a money game.
It's crazy. But if they go somewhere where I ain't trying to go on that stance,
you gonna hurt me.
I ain't going.
You gonna hurt me.
I'm not going. I don't care where the party goes. The party goes somewhere across the line that I done set. I will not be going with them on that stance.
I don't consider myself like vocally like a Democrat or a Republican or a conservative. Like people call me conservative, they call us Republican, they call us libertarian, they call us constitutional. I don't know, so many different things they call us. But I'm like, yeah, call me what you want. Just don't call me a Democrat. That's all I'm at. Like whatever, But just because. And I can say it's all about ideology, your beliefs, and everything. Like you can't really tie all that.
You can't box it in.
You can't box it into one party because all Republicans don't think the same. All Democrats don't really think the same. That's why or more collective thing, since they like to be the collective, it will be. That's why we say left, because that's not just Democrats. I tie communists, socialists. I tie all them jokers into the same left is ideology. Yeah, ideological mindset. It's just left leaning. So, but that's kind of how I look at it. So, I think we pretty much covered everything, though, man.
Yeah, I think I went on a nice little tangent that time.
More than one.
Woo, yeah, buddy.
We love our country. What you expect?
Yeah, a dude asked me yesterday on Twitter, like, "What you fighting for?" And where you fighting it?
Fighting. So, info.
What you fighting against?
On for your mind.
Like, what you mean? What you mean?
What you mean,
like,
bruh?
The natural tendency of government is to want to control. It's to lean towards total control. That's the natural daggone want of government. That's what government wants to do. It wants to control everything. That's what it want to do. But it's up to us as individuals to make sure that that does not happen. It's a constant vigilance. It's a constant battle all the time. We got to stay vigilant and we got to speak out when stuff ain't right. Because if we don't, we get into the state where we in now, basically.
You can't say when you are into color, you are in the darkness, Satan is your father. Then it's all satanic. That is so true.
Are you serious?
Sensei Christian.
We are not worthy.
We are not worthy of your generous gifts. We thank you. Super chat. She has said a lot. We can't. Oh my God. She's going to make me cry up in here, man. This is America.
Yo, everybody needs to go to Liberty First University and sign up and get that course, man.
Like we said, the education that we have received over the past few months or so.
Seriously.
Like, it's second to none.
Go get that course. It's going to equip you with what you need to go fight.
Yeah. With these. This is where the battle is right here, man. You need to be prepared to fight with these, but this is where the battle
we ain't got to go that far.
This is where the battle is. And that information that you receive at Liberty First University, like I said, is second to none, and you will be equipped. It will equip you for the battle to come.
Because it's not about party affiliation. Yeah. It's not about party affiliation. It's not about that going who said this or who said that.
It's constitutional teaching as the founders intended.
Exactly, as the founders intended. Because people say we don't know what they thought. You know what they thought, and you can find out what they thought, and that's that course. What they thought, because you're gonna find out where the Constitution came from.
I heard people be funny. They try to be funny. They'll say, "Oh, they there? How they know? And they weren't there.
They wrote it down.
Was your white professor there? Huh? Was your white professor there? but you believe him. So how come you can't believe people who have actually studied the documents? I'm like, have you all read any of the Federalist and Anti-Federalist papers? No. Have you looked into the conversations the conversation they had in the constitutional conventions? No, you don't know. So you don't know. Follow these people who have done the research and who know what they're talking about. Chris Ann, J.C. Hall. Follow them. Liberty First University. Check them out. We appreciate you. Love you, Chris Ann. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
All right, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, man. We appreciate everybody who was on the stream. We love you.
We're gonna try to do this a lot more often, man.
We appreciate you guys. We thank you. We love you. Hey. Keep on fighting, man.
Check out, like I said before, we're going to put it in the description below. But we got some merchandise out there now. We got hats. We got shirts. We got leggings for the ladies.
Oh, yeah, our leggings are.
We got the leggings for the ladies.
Y'all men out there, if y'all like to see the ladies in leggings,
I especially like the Liberty 76.
Leggings make any woman
design, man. These are our own designs. Bro, they nice. They're nice. They're real nice. Check them out. If you want to walk out and you still want to look fly, with a nice design, and you also want to support Liberty and let everybody know that you support Liberty, get you some of these shirts from Liberty University and to Teespring and go to the HB store. We got what you need.
Got all the apparel. Check it out.
Don't hesitate to get it. Don't do it.
Support. All right. Continue to fight for the Constitution, people.
With these. So that hopefully
and preferably
we never have to use these. We could say that too, baby. Peace. Gotta eat up.